mentioned Jim Schwartz as well. I think Jim Schwartz could be a liability for you. Jim Schwartz, to use a word, Matt, is a little bit of a hardo, and he is a former Belichick protege, and I think that he's someone that could get delusions of grandeur. I'm going to show Bill. I'm going to have something special. Overthink it, be over-aggressive, and at the end of the day, I think that's the kind of guy Bill Belichick eats for lunch. So if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm actually concerned about Jim Schwartz in this game.
Yeah, and I think that there's a lot of merit to that, and I think that the ego that walks around the room with Jim Schwartz is very real. But he's had one of his better years as a coordinator this year, and part of that's the personnel. I mean, they're deeper at the defensive backfield, and they've been, exceeding expectations in the secondary all year. He has arguably, as I've said a few times and I've written about throughout the course of the season, I think he has the best defensive line at his disposal. And Nigel Bradham, the outside linebacker, has done a really nice job, even though he's lining up at the Sam, of calling the alignments up front. And he had a sack of Matt Ryan. He's played really well through the postseason. He's a guy that could jump around. He's played Brady 9 times, so he knows what to expect, and they can kind of impart that wisdom on some of his teammates. So, yeah, I think, is there a concern that Jim Schwartz could get over-aggressive? Sure. They sent a couple of safety blitzes. One of them got a sack. One of them got a hurry over the last 2 games. I don't know that you do that against Brady. I don't know that you want to bring extra pressure against Brady. I think that if he sticks to his guns and he sticks to the strengths of, which is front 4 pressure from the defensive line, they'll be fine. But if he tips his hand pre-snap or he's a little bit over-aggressive in the pass rush, Tom Brady has the highest completion percentage against the blitz of anybody in the NFL. So if the Eagles get cute and they try to get overly aggressive, I agree. I think that could turn into a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I think people just don't match up the coaches enough when they talk about it. I mean, they talk a lot about the personnel on the field, Fletcher Cox here, Alshon Jeffrey there. The coaching issue. I mean, again, so this is what we've seen, Matt, from the Patriots angle, is a team will hit you with both fists. And, you can make the case Atlanta had them, Seattle had them in the Super Bowl 2 years before, Jacksonville had them 2 weeks ago. And the Patriots just keep going and going and going and going. And now it's put on the other side to match it for 60 minutes. And no one seems to be able to do it. And to me, I look at Doug Peterson and Schwartz and Foles, and I say, can they give them a good game and a good half? Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Can they do it for 60 minutes? I mean, you got to play to the buzzer because Brady's going to. And that's where I look at these teams, and no one can do it.